Garu. PBK AMOL BHAI is a mechanical engineer graduated from Mumbai University. He also holds a Bachelor of Law degree from Delhi University and has been participating as an advocate in the Delhi High Court and Supreme Court of India. He also completed his post-graduation in taxation from the Indian Law Institute, New Delhi. An interest in the growth and spirituality from an early age inspired him to actively follow Adhyatmik Vidyalaya and has been associated with spiritual family for the last 20 years. He has also been serving as a legal advisor for Adhyatmik Vidyalaya and has represented various cases in more than 12 high courts across the country. He is relentlessly striving for the spiritual empowerment of nation and providing spiritual service pro bono to the society. And Adhyatmik Vidyalaya deals with nowadays people are generation facing like problems like stress, anxiety, unethical relationship. They help to overcome that problems. Thank you.
Good morning. Good afternoon. So you had your lunch? You are in which year of engineering? Which branch? EC. Electronics. So today I am here for delivering a seminar on spirituality. Today's topic is divine qualities versus demonic traits. Have you read Bhagavad Gita ever? Any one of you? One student. So, Bhagavad Gita is not a religious book, it is a spiritual book. And what is spirituality? We'll see that in detail. Before starting the seminar, we'll do the meditation for 2 minutes. Chapter number 6 of Bhagavad Gita, verse number 12 and 13. In that, the method of meditation has been mentioned. Sit straight, your back should be straight, your neck should be straight, your head should be straight. You have to concentrate in the middle of the forehead. This is called as Bhagavad. Middle of the forehead, center point of the forehead. You are seeing a star blinking in the sky. You have to imagine the point of light, star, blinking in the center point of the forehead. Just imagine that. Control your thoughts. Don't run behind the thoughts. Also don't remember anybody. Forget your friends, your family members, your relatives. Only remember one thing, you are a point of light situated in the center point of the forehead. Don't look like this. Your neck should be straight and your concentration should be here. Detach from the world, disconnect yourself from the world. Don't remember new car purchased at your house. Don't remember your favorite thing. Don't remember anyone. I am a peaceful soul. I am a pure soul. Don't close eyes.
ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण।
We are concentrating nowadays on our physical health, but we are not concentrating on our mental health. And mental health is more important than the physical health. Yes or no? There are many engineers, intellectuals, doctors, advocates, scientists, celebrities. You are watching the news and nowadays we are listening that many engineers, doctors, advocates, scientists, they are committing suicide. Most of the people, even children, even students, they are suffering from tension, stress, depression, anxiety, overthinking, insomnia, suicidal thoughts. Why? Because we are not giving 10 or 15 minutes in full day for controlling our mind, for controlling the thoughts of our mind. So, as we are giving the food to the body, there is a food to the soul also. What is the food of the soul? Do you know? Peace. You want peace, and for attaining the peace, for gaining the peace, you have to take the food intake. And that food is meditation, and the second one is the spiritual knowledge. Gyan or Dhyan. Meditation and spiritual knowledge, this is the food of the soul. And we are not taking intake of that food. We are taking intake of the food for the body, but not for the soul. And that's why there are many people who are committing suicides, suffering from the depression. Have you heard the place Kota, Rajasthan? There are many coaching institutes, engineering entrance exam preparations, medical entrance exam preparation. And as per the news report, in last 4 years, 52 students have committed suicide. Now, National Law College of Delhi, last year 4 students committed suicide. Now they are appointing the psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors. They are paying for that. College management is paying for that. But what I want to say you that as per Bhagavad Gita, we don't need, now the present society doesn't have need of the psychologists, psychiatrists or counselors. There is a necessity of the spiritual education. Not a single school, college and university is teaching the spiritual education. The education you are receiving now, that is called as the formal education or secular education. formal education and secular education is different and spiritual education is different. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, God didn't teach Arjun how to use the weapons, how to use the Gandiv Dhanushya. He taught Arjun the techniques of self-realization. He taught Arjun how to control the mind. He taught Arjun the power of the soul. And that education we are lacking now. And because of that, we are suffering from these tension, depressions. Even the child who is studying in 5th class, his friend asked him, why you didn't come to school yesterday? He is responding that I was in depression, that's why I couldn't come. Child in 5th standard is giving the answer like this. What responsibility he has and what is the problem with him and what type of stress he is suffering from. Nowadays, the youngsters and children, even elder people, they are all entangled with the means of the science. Social media, internet, mobile, laptop. And as per the research, as per the survey, 95% of the youngsters, they are habituated and addicted to the internet and social media. Yes or no? And because of that, their emotional health is also becoming very weak. You know the IQ. IQ means what? Intelligent quotient. And EQ means emotional quotient. So the person who is very much intelligent, there is possibility that he is very much weak in emotions. And the social media is affecting our emotions. If we are watching violent movie, then our attitude becomes violent, aggressive, anger develops. Yes or no? Now, these all social media, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, this Instagram, Snapchat, इससे बुद्धि हमारी श्रेष्ठ बन रही है, भ्रष्ट बन रही है? मॉर्निंग से लेके रात तक अगर आपने अपने आप असेसमेंट किए अपने माइंड की, एक होती है फिजिकल असेसमेंट कि मुझे बॉडी में ताकत कम है, इम्यूनिटी कम है, तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, ड्राई फ्रूट्स खाता हूँ, अच्छी चीजें, प्रोटीन पाउडर, जिम में जाते हैं, फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, बाइसेप ट्राइसेप, लड़कियां सुंदर दिखने के लिए ब्यूटी पार्लर जाती है ना? तो बॉडी के प्रति बहुत हम कॉन्शियस है, बट मेंटल हेल्थ जो है उसके प्रति हम कॉन्शियस नहीं है। और मेंटल हेल्थ के लिए मेडिटेशन, ध्यान, स्पिरिचुअल एजुकेशन, ये दो चीजों की बहुत जरूरत है। चाइना इज द फर्स्ट कंट्री हु डिक्लेयर्ड एडिक्शन ऑफ द इंटरनेट एज अ डिसीज। और आज जो सोशल मीडिया है और हमारी इमोशनल हेल्थ है, डिप्रेशन, स्ट्रेस, सुसाइडल थॉट्स, ओवरथिंकिंग, देयर इज अ डायरेक्ट लिंक बिटवीन दिस टू थिंग्स। और हमारा इमोशनल हेल्थ जो है वो कमजोर होता जा रहा है, वीक होता जा रहा है। देन व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन? How to concentrate our mind, how to improve will power? उसके लिए हमारे अंदर डिवाइन क्वालिटीज आनी चाहिए। There are in Bhagavad Gita, there is a chapter number 16. In chapter number 16, if you read whole, there is a differentiation between divine qualities and demonic traits, evil qualities and divine qualities. Now, if we check ourselves, there is a Ram inside our mind and there is a Ravan also inside our mind. Yes or no? And both are fighting. Ravan, when there are two options, in our life to choose good and bad, to choose right and wrong. What we are choosing nowadays? What is the situation? We are always choosing bad. We are always choosing wrong. Because in the battle between Ram and Ravan, Ravan is winning. This is Kali Yuga. What is the meaning of Kali Yuga? Anybody knows? There is one Kali Rakshas. The scriptures say that there is a Kali who is a demon, and when that demon enters in everybody, Kali Yuga starts. What is that demon? Who is that demon? That demon is nothing but the 5 vices inside your soul, inside your mind and intellect. Those 5 vices are, anybody knows? These are the enemies of the soul. Which are those 5 vices? Or you can say that 5 evils, or you can say that 5 demons or 5 ghosts. Which are those? In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that there are 3 enemies of the soul which are opening the gates of the hell. Which are those? Anger or greed. Perfect. Anger, greed, lust. किसने बोला? Perfect. This is the first one. Lust. Lust, then anger, and then greed, and then attachment. होता है ना attachment relationship में. And the 5th one is egoism, ahankar. So these are the 5 vices, and out of these 5 vices, lust, anger and greed, these are the 3 enemies of the soul depicted in Bhagavad Gita. These are opening the gates of the hell. There is no heaven above the sky, and there is no hell beneath the earth. Hell and heaven is here only. When there are divine qualities in our soul, we are experiencing the heaven. When there are demonic qualities, devil qualities, we are experiencing the hell. That is the difference. So now everyone is having some divine qualities and devil qualities. So the concept of heaven and hell is based on the yugas. There are 4 yugas. This is the cycle of yugas. This is the golden age, Satyug. Treta Yug, silver age. Copper age, Dwapar Yug. And Kali Yuga is iron age. So this cycle rotates. It repeats as it is. After Kali Yuga, then again Satyug will come. There will be end of sinful and impure Kali Yuga, and there will be beginning of the new world called as Satyug or Golden Age. Muslim call it as Jannat, Christian call it as Paradise or Heaven, Hindu call it as Satyug or Ram Rajya or Swarga or Vaikuntha. Understood? So after night day comes, then again night comes. In the similar manner, Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga is a night. It is a dark night. Darkness of ignorance. You will say that we are not ignorant, we are knowledgeable. We have the knowledge of electronics engineering. We have the knowledge of electrical, we have the knowledge of mechanical and civil and computer and laptop, and we have the knowledge of artificial intelligence. But that is not the ignorance. This is all materialistic knowledge. There are 2 types of knowledge. One is knowledge regarding materialistic world, and the another knowledge is regarding the spiritual world, spiritual knowledge. So after the end of Kali Yuga, again new world will start, and the confluence of both these yugas, it is called as Sangam Yuga. You are here now. This Sangam Yuga is of 100 years. You are now standing here, end of the Sangam Yuga. This is the period of the transformation. Who will transform this world? Who will transform this impure world into pure world? Political leaders of BJP, Congress or another party, or these celebrities, Amir Khan, Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan, or cricket players or football players, Ronaldo, they will transform this world. They will upgrade the moral values in the world. Will they change this? Or the transport minister who is making the express highways throughout the country, what is his name? Nitin Gadkari. So he can make the express highways. Malls can be built, smart cities can be built, but they cannot transform the sinful world into the pure world. Now, everyone, even Tata, Birla and Ambani, they are not experiencing 100% permanent peace and happiness. Even they have a lot of wealth, they are not experiencing that. The reason is that they have the external wealth, but they do not have the internal wealth. Internal wealth means divine qualities, spirituality. They are lacking from the internal wealth, and because of that, in Kali Yuga, there is no permanent peace and happiness in any person. When there will be transformation, when the soul will be purified, there will be purification of the soul, then golden age will start, and there will be complete destruction of the Kali Yuga. So now we all are devils, we all are demons. किसी में devil 50% है, किसी में 70% है, किसी में 80% है. जिसमें ज्यादा बड़ा devil है, वो कलकत्ता में वो डॉक्टर के साथ गलत काम किया और सारे इंडिया में सबने उसका अपोजिशन किया, वो बड़ा डेविल है. सो अगर हम अपने अंदर स्पिरिचुअलिटी नहीं लाएंगे तो हम भी उसी डेविल की तरह हमारे कर्म हो जाएंगे. सो नाउ देयर आर टू थिंग्स, वन इज द बॉडी एंड अनदर थिंग इज द सोल. द बॉडी इज विजिबल बाय ओपन आईज, द सोल इज इनविजिबल. Electric current is flowing through the wire, and because of that this fan is working, this tube light is on and it is giving the light. So have you seen the electrical current? No. But by the scientific experiments, by doing the analysis, reaching to the certain conclusion, we are accepting that electric current is flowing through the wire, through the cable, and because of that the electrical energy is produced, and because of that the fan is working, electrical instruments are working. In the similar manner, the body is visible, but the controller of body is not visible. And the controller of the body is what? What is the control? What is the control? What is the master? Who is the master of the body? Who is controlling the body? Brain. और कोई दूसरा आंसर? अच्छा, ब्रेन डेड हो गया तो बॉडी, वो व्यक्ति जीवित रह सकता है क्या? कैन ही बी अलाइव? एक वो स्टीफन हॉकिंग्स, his brain was dead but still he was alive. ब्रेन जैसे आपके कंप्यूटर में प्रोसेसर है, सीपीयू, सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट, वो हार्डवेयर का एक पार्ट है या नहीं है? वन ऑफ द पार्ट ऑफ द हार्डवेयर. मदरबोर्ड है, रैम है एंड सीपीयू है. दिस इज द वन ऑफ द पार्ट ऑफ द हार्डवेयर. इसी तरीके से ये जो बॉडी है उसका एक ऑर्गन ब्रेन है. लेकिन अगर सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं है तो आपका सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट सीपीयू काम करेगा क्या? In the similar manner, the software is soul. Soul is the controller of the body. Even the brain is working. If there is the patient, suddenly nurse comes and tells the relatives that take the dead body. 5 minutes before, the person was all right. He can see from his eyes, he can talk, he can listen from his ears, and suddenly what happens? The body, the person is dead body, what happens? What went? Soul. Soul departed from the body, and because of that we are calling it as a dead body. So soul is our real identity. We forgot our real identity. We consider ourselves as a body, and because of that we are not getting 100% pleasure, 100% happiness and peace. So spirituality has been mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter number 16. In chapter number 16, first verse is Abhayam Sattva Sanshuddhi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita, means fearlessness, freedom from the fear. Sattva Sanshuddhi, the meaning of Sattva Sanshuddhi is the cleanliness of the mind and intellect. Cleanliness of the mind and intellect. For cleansing your body, what you are doing? You are taking a bath daily in the morning for cleansing your body. But there is a garbage accumulating daily in your mind and intellect also. Accumulate होता है या नहीं होता है? Hear no evil, see no evil, and talk no evil. There are 3 monkeys of Mahatma Gandhi. And we are hearing evil things daily. We are seeing evil things, and we are also talking evil. So daily garbage is accumulating in our mind and intellect. रात को कितने बजे सोते? 2 बजे. भगवद गीता में बोला है कि 2 बजे ब्रह्म मुहूर्त शुरू होता है और 2 बजे उठना चाहिए. जो योगी पुरुष है, the one person, the yogi who wanted to control his sense organs, wanted to achieve self-control on his body, his organs, and wanted to control his mind, that yogi, he has to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. From 2 o'clock in the morning to 4:45, this is called as Brahma Muhurta. And the science also says that at this time of Brahma Muhurta, there is a high level of cosmic energy. There are powerful, pure vibrations. And if you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and if you concentrate your all thoughts of the mind at one point of life, if you disconnect yourself from the world, and if you connect yourself with Lord, with God, with divine being, with supreme power, supreme authority, then what will happen? The divine qualities in the supreme authority, Shiv or Ishwar or God, you will get all that power. Even Nikola Tesla, he is saying this thing. He is saying that God has given one gift to everyone, that is the gift of the intellect. From his birth, everyone's birth, he has got the gift of the intellect. And if we connect our intellect with the divine being, then we will get all the divine qualities from that supreme authority. But where we are doing the connection nowadays? We are doing the connection with such a person जिनके पास कुछ भी पावर नहीं है, जिनका बैटरी डिस्चार्ज है कंप्लीटली. हमारा भी बैटरी डिस्चार्ज, उसका भी बैटरी डिस्चार्ज. तो कम पावर वाली बैटरी के साथ कनेक्शन करेंगे इंटेलेक्ट का, तो हमारा बैटरी और डिस्चार्ज हो जाएगा. तो बैटरी को अगर पावरफुल बनाना है तो जनरेटर से कनेक्शन जोड़ना है. जनरेटर इज गॉड, सुप्रीम पावर, सुप्रीम अथॉरिटी, इज द सुप्रीम एनर्जी. उससे कनेक्शन करना है. सो व्हाट इज द फूड ऑफ द सोल? स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज, एंड द सेकंड वन इज द meditation. So in Bhagavad Gita it is said that cleansing and purification, sattva sanshuddhi of the mind and intellect. How to do that cleansing? First, you should come to know that what is your real identity. You are not a physical body. You are not a physical body. You are the soul. This is your real identity. And this physical body is mortal, soul is immortal. It never dies. How to become soul conscious? For that we should know where the soul is situated in the body. It is situated on the tip of the nose, or it is situated in the heart. Where it is situated? Do you know? Then only you can concentrate at that point. Where it is situated? What is the proof that it is situated in the middle of the forehead? What is the proof? In Bhagavad Gita, the reference has been given. One slok is there. Bror Madhya Pranam Avesha Samyaka. In the middle of the Bhrukuti, entire Prana Shakti, soul, energy is there. Just like the sun is there in the sky and it gives light to entire world. In the similar manner, soul is situated here and its power and its energy is pervading in entire body. So soul is situated here. The another proof that soul is situated here, that the Indian women and the girls, they are putting here bindi, and the boys and gents, they are putting here tilak or tika. Before 1,000 years, the sages of India, they started this tradition because they knew that the human being is becoming body conscious and he should remember that soul is situated here. That's why this tradition has been started. But nowadays we forgot the real meaning that soul is situated here, and we are putting the bindi and tilak over there. We forgot the real spiritual secret behind that. So the soul is situated here. So wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now what we are doing? We are watching those web series. We are playing video games. How many of you are addicted with the video games? Raise your hands. Sachai say. Daro mat. How many of you are addicted with video games? One. एक ही सच्चा है, बाकी सब झूठे हैं। और सच्चे दिल पर साहब राजी, जो सच्चा होता है ना उसको भगवान मदद करता है, उसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा। तो सवेरे 2 बजे नहीं 4 बजे उठ जाइए। लेकिन अभी क्या हो रहा है, हम 2 बजे सोते हैं, उल्टी गंगा बह रही है इन रिवर्स डायरेक्शन। Ganga is flowing in reverse direction. We are sleeping at 2 o'clock. So this is bad habit. As per the scriptures, रात के 10 बजे से 12 से 1 बजे तक का समय को राक्षस काल बोलते हैं। क्या बोलते हैं? राक्षस काल, डेविल्स का समय। उस समय अगर हम जगते हैं तो निगेटिव एनर्जीज, वेस्ट थॉट्स, निगेटिव थॉट्स हमें ग्रैब कर लेते हैं और उसकी वजह से हमारे अंदर ये डेमोनिक ट्रेड्स बढ़ते चले जाते हैं। तो अगर हमको स्पिरिचुअलिटी फॉलो करनी है तो सवेरे 4 बजे जल्दी उठना है। यू हैव सीन दिस पिक्चर इन महाभारत, इन भगवद गीता आल्सो। अर्जुन इज सिटिंग इन चैरियट एंड लॉर्ड इज द charioteer, सारथी। The horses, there are 5 horses, they are running, and this is the, ये लगाम है उसका जो ढीला पड़ चुका है। So what is the deep and subtle meaning of this picture? There is a scripture, Kathopanishad, which says that Atmanam Rathinam Vitti, means the soul is the passenger. The soul is the passenger. Shariram Rathamevacha, the body is the vehicle. बुद्धि तुम सारथी विद्धि, the intellect is a driver, मन प्रग्रह में वचन, and the mind क्या है? लगाम है जिसको कंट्रोल कर रहा है। Indriyani hayanau, and the organs of the body, they are all the horses which are not in control of that charioteer, that driver. They are not in control. So our organs, they are running here and there, they are not stable. Our mind is also not stable. It is flickering. जैसे हवा चल रही है तो जो लैंप होता है दिया, उसकी जो जोत होती है, फ्लेम ऑफ द लैंप, वो फ्लिकर करती है ना, वैसे हमारा माइंड अनस्टेबल है. एंड अर्जुन हैज आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन टू गॉड in Bhagavad Gita in chapter number 2, my mind is unstable, it is flickering, it is obstinate, and it is exciting my organs forcefully. How to control my mind? This question has been asked by Arjun. Arjun didn't ask the question how to use that Gandiv Dhanushya, how to use the weapons. Tell me the method and tell me the procedure of that. He didn't ask this question. He asked that my mind is not in control. How to control my mind? And God taught him in Bhagavad Gita the techniques of self-realization. How to control that. So soul is the master of the body. And for controlling the mind, you have to follow the teachings of Raj Yoga. What are the teachings of Raj Yoga? Yoga, the meaning of yoga, what we are considering and what we understood is that yoga means yogasana and pranayama. The yogasana and pranayama, Ramdev Baba comes in the Indian national TV channel in the morning and he just shake his belly up and down. We are considering that is the yoga. That is not the true Raj Yoga. Yogasana and pranayama is the physical exercise. The real and true Raj Yoga is different. What is that? What is the definition of Raj Yoga? The definition of Raj Yoga is to control the flickering and unstable mind in the middle of the forehead. Concentrate it at the middle of the forehead and connecting the same with the Supreme Soul or with the Supreme Authority or with Shiva or with God. That is the true definition of Raj Yoga. And when you will do that, make connection with the Divine Being, what will happen? These 5 vices. Which are these 5 vices? These 5 demons: lust, anger, greed, attachment and egoism. These all will run away from you. And there will be purification of the soul. And for doing this, the another thing is that this person is sitting on the chair, on asana. It is having the 4 pillars. The first pillar is, what is the first pillar? Brahmacharya. It is called as celibacy. Celibacy means self-control. The second one is the pure food. The third one is the divine qualities. And the fourth one is the spiritual education. If you want to develop your mental health and spiritual health, you have to follow these things. Wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning for half an hour. You do the meditation. Then also while sleeping at night, you can do the meditation for 15-20 minutes. You can purify your thoughts. You can remove your negative thoughts. And then you can go to bed. The second thing is that daily you can listen. You have to listen, not can. You have to listen spiritual classes on internet, YouTube. Those are available for 1 hour. If you listen the spiritual classes, good thoughts will come into your mind and negative thoughts and waste thoughts will run away. So this is the food of the soul. Raj Yoga के 4 pillars कौन से? Which are the 4 pillars of Raj Yoga? Tell me. The first one is celibacy means self-control. Self-control. Control on your organs. अभी मेरे को डॉक्टर ने बोला आपको डायबिटीज हो गया, आपको रसगुल्ला खाना नहीं है. और आपका नाम क्या है? नेहा. नेहा मैं इधर आया तो नेहा ने बोला कि सर ये रसगुल्ला ले लीजिए. मैं रसगुल्ला गुलाब जामुन लेके आया हूँ. तो दोनों चीजें लाई. तो मेरे को तो डॉक्टर ने बोला था नहीं खाना है. तो मेरे माइंड ने बोला अरे यार खा ले, बहुत बढ़िया रसगुल्ला है। मन तो अनकंट्रोल्ड है, माइंड इज अनकंट्रोल्ड, इट इज अनस्टेबल। उसके बाद जो मेरी इंद्रिय है उसमें टंग टेस्ट ऑर्गन, ये टेस्ट लेता है, तो मेरी जो जिब्बे है वो ललचायमान हो गई है, ऐसे ऐसे मुंह में पानी आ गया मेरे। और मैंने हाथ हैंड इज आल्सो वन ऑफ द ऑर्गन ऑफ द बॉडी, हाथ से मैंने रसगुल्ला उठाया और मैंने माउथ इज आल्सो वन ऑर्गन, डाल दिया मुंह में, मैंने खा लिया। तो मेरी इंटेलेक्ट जो है, इंटेलेक्ट इज डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर। व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग, व्हाट इज गुड एंड व्हाट इज बैड, इसको डिसाइड, उसको जज करने वाली इंटेलेक्ट है। माइंड इज थिंकिंग पावर, इंटेलेक्ट इज डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर। मेरे इंटेलेक्ट ने भी मेरा साथ नहीं दिया, रॉन्ग डिसीजन ले लिया, मेरा माइंड तो अनकंट्रोल्ड है ही है, वो तुरंत भागा रसगुल्ले की तरफ। और मेरे जो ऑर्गन्स है बॉडी के, टंग, हैंड एंड माउथ, they all are not in my control. So self control, celibacy on your organs of the body, sexual organs and also कर्मेंद्रिया, 10 इंद्रियों के ऊपर जो कंट्रोल है, that is called as celibacy, brahmacharya. The second one is the pure food, the food prepared in a peaceful environment, in the remembrance of the God, with peaceful mind, calm mind. That pure food is like a prasadam. जैसे टेम्पल में जो प्रसाद होता है वैसे वो प्योर फूड है। एंड थर्ड वन इज द डिवाइन क्वालिटी, जिसको आप डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। फोर्थ वन इज द स्पिरिचुअल एजुकेशन। सो दीज आर द 4 पिलर्स ऑफ राजयोग। द फर्स्ट वर्स ऑफ द भगवद गीता चैप्टर नंबर 16, दानम दमश्च यज्ञश्च। Damasya means the control of senses of body. You have seen the tortoise. Tortoise, what he does when he doesn't any requirement of his organs and limbs, he pulls it inside. When there is a requirement, it takes outside. In the similar manner, we should have the control on our senses. Then only we can control our mind. Then next one is the swadhyay, means study of spiritual field and spiritual topics. This is called as swadhyay. So what we have to do, if we have to improve the mental health, then we have to give the water to our mind and intellect. Just like a tree, when you are watering the tree, at that time you are watering the tree at the roots, not to leaves, not to stem, not to branches. In the similar manner, we have to give the water of knowledge to our mind and intellect. Then only there will be cleansing. Then only there will be development in the mental health. So there are there are different divine qualities, sacrifice is there, non-violence is there, then donations, giving donations, then forgiveness, then patience. These are all the divine qualities. We know all the divine qualities, but what are the demonic qualities, demonic traits? As per Bhagavad Gita, there are different demonic traits. The first one is the hypocrisy, pakhandas. As per Gita, the first demonic trait is the hypocrisy. Now, in spiritualism and in religion also, there is one hypocrisy. What he has done? What he has done? सोने का लड्डू बाहर आया. So now what we expect from the Babas and Maharaj, we expect them from we should get the promotion in our job, and my child should get the job, and my family should be happy. We are seeking the things which are temporary in nature, the happiness which is temporary in nature. So this hypocrisy is increasing in the spirituality also. Then second one is the arrogance of wealth and family. Duryodhan was having the arrogance of his wealth and family. He was the son of Dhritarashtra, and he was having the ambition that he would be the king of entire Hastinapur. He denied to give even small 5 villages to Pandavas. So he was having too much arrogance toward his wealth, and because of that there was complete destruction of the Kauravas because of these demonic qualities. Recently one case took place in Pune. One son of the builder, he was very wealthy person and he was possessing Porsche car. It is luxurious car having mileage, having speed, maximum speed around 250 kilometers per hour, 250 or 300 kilometers per hour. And what he has done, this is the last year's news. Have you heard this news? Yes. He has done the accident, and what happened? He killed 2 techniques, engineers in Pune. He was going along with his friends, all were drunk. His age was only 16. So this is the demonic qualities. This is arrogance and pride of the wealth. And because we are misusing whatever wealth we got from our parents, and because of that we are doing the destruction. Now his parents are also in jail because he is a minor. He is minor, he got the bail, but his parents has given him charge to drive the vehicle, so they are in jail. There are different demonic qualities also. In Bhagavad Gita it is said that the people now don't know what to do and what not to do. What should they not do and what should they do? And they are doing the things which are not allowed as per the spiritual directions given by the God. So there are certain karmas which you have to leave, which we have to abandon, and there are certain karmas which we have to do. So what we are doing, late night parties, binge watching, ये सारे जो कर्म है, जब भगवत गीता बोलती है, the scriptures are saying you have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but we are doing the things which are against that. So these are all the demonic traits. Then there is one verse in Bhagavad Gita, काम भोगार्थ अन्याय धन संचया, means the people who are having demonic qualities, they are accumulating the wealth in an unjustified manner. So there are many people in the India who are accumulating all the wealth of the country in unjustified manner. They are doing injustice towards others. The best example is Dhritarashtra. He has accumulated all the wealth of all the people, all the country in his hand, and he was misusing that. Have you heard the Harshad Mehta stock market scam? It was the big scam of rupees 4,000 crores. So there are certain people who are having the demonic traits and they are accumulating all the wealth of entire country. That's why now in India the rich people are becoming richer and the poor people are becoming poorer. So the second scam you have heard, Vijay Malla. He was the owner of the Kingfisher aeroplane flights. So he has done the scam of rupees 9,000 crores. So Bhagavad Gita says there are some people who are accumulating the wealth in an unjustified manner. Those are having the demonic traits. Those are the demons. Then Nirav Modi, He has accumulated 30,000 crore of the wealth. Punjab National Bank scam and money laundering case was registered against him. Then there is a now 5G is there. There was a 2G and 2G scam was committed. It was 1.76 lakh crore scam. And the politician who was involved, do you know his name? A.K. Raja. कौन से स्टेट का है वो? साउथ इंडियन था ना, कर्नाटक या आंध्रा? A.K. राजा, कांग्रेस पार्टी. देन कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स स्कैम. दिल्ली में 2010 में कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स हुए थे, फॉरेनर्स आए थे और सुरेश कर्माणी नाम का मिनिस्टर था, इन्होंने स्कैम किया था, ₹70,000 करोड़ का स्कैम किया था. सो दीज आर ऑल द डेमोनिक ट्रेड्स. ये डेमन से आज भगवत गीता में डिवाइन क्वालिटीज क्या है, डेमोनिक ट्रेड्स क्या है, इसको बहुत अच्छे से आप अगर चैप्टर नंबर 16 गूगल में सर्च करेंगे, स्टडी करेंगे तो आपको भी पता चलेगा आपके अंदर डेविल कितना है और डिवाइन क्वालिटीज कितने हैं. यू कैन एनालाइज. देन देयर इज वन श्लोक इन भगवत गीता. इट सेज दैट टू एंजॉय lust is the highest happiness in the world. The people are considering this, but the Bhagavad Gita is saying that those all people are like a demon and they are doing such a things which are not allowed by Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Now 75 to 80% of women in the world, they are suffering from this marital rape. So there is no pure love. There is no pure love in the husband and wife that has taken place with such type of offences, marital rape. Even Supreme Court is considering this issue nowadays, and government has also raised this issue regarding marital rape. This is also demonic trait. So when the person becomes more body conscious and less soul conscious, then demonic traits are coming inside him and he is doing he is performing such actions which are giving miseries, which are giving sorrow to the others. So those are called as the demonic traits. Then there is another verse in Bhagavad Gita which says that there are certain people who are becoming the enemies of entire world. And their intellect is such a cheap intellect that they are becoming the enemies of the entire world, and they are creating such a weapons which will destroy entire world. सारे सृष्टि का महाविनाश करने के लिए. अभी दुनिया में ऐसे कौन से लोग हैं जो सारी दुनिया का विनाश कर सकते हैं? क्या बोला? एलोन मस्क. कैसे एलोन मस्क क्या कर रहा है ऐसा? What? Use specific example. Artificial intelligence कर सकते हैं. Have you heard the name of the president of North Korea? Kim Jong. He is just like a Hitler dictator, and he is possessing the nuclear weapons. अच्छा, किम जोंग का नाम सुना है आपने? तो किम जोंग is the best example. Even the president of Russia is the best example. They are having nuclear weapons, lot of nuclear weapons, and even one nuclear weapon will be exploded, this entire world will be destroyed. Now the smallest countries also possessing the nuclear weapons, and now the entire world is on the verge of third world war. Are you accepting this? The entire world is now on the verge of third world war. First world war took place, second world war took place. Now the entire world is on the verge of the third world war. American new president Donald Trump, he said that on the very first day when he became the president, he said that I will stop the third world war. Means he has the information that the world is on the verge of the third world war. Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Iran, they are fighting with each other. Then Russia and Ukraine, they are fighting with each other. China is in the attacking mode on India. Even the Pakistan is enemy of the India. So there are chances that the third world war will take place in the near future. So there are certain people who are becoming the enemies of the world and they are ready for doing entire destruction of the world. This is one of the demonic traits as per Bhagavad Gita chapter number 16 stroke number 9. Then they are doing the ferocious and cruel कर्म. इधर लिखा है अत्युग्र कर्माणि, ऐसे कर्म करते हैं जो क्रूएल कर्म है, दुष्ट कर्म, अत्याचार, एट्रोसिटीज. निर्भया केस हुआ था 2012 में दिल्ली में. रेप केस था, बहुत ब्रूटल तरीके से रेप किया था. और आज की डेट में हम जो न्यूज सुनते हैं 10 month old baby sexually assaulted. तो ये राक्षसी कर्म नहीं तो क्या देवताई कर्म है? These are all devils. ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के अंदर ही सारे राक्षस छुपे हुए हैं. हम समझते हैं जमीन के नीचे पाताल में राक्षस है और ऊपर आकाश में देवता है. नहीं, the demons are also here and deities, they are also here. This is regarding the soul consciousness and body consciousness. जिसका body consciousness ज्यादा है वो devils है, जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी को फॉलो नहीं करते, जो नास्तिक है, जो भगवान को नहीं मानते, कहते कि वर्ल्ड में कोई भगवान है ही नहीं, साइंस ही सब कुछ है. जिनको अहंकार आया है वो एथेइस्ट, सारे नास्तिकतावादी, ये सृष्टि के संसार के विनाश के लिए प्रवृत्त हुए और उनके जो कर्म है ये क्रूएल कर्म है. चाइल्ड रेप इन चेन्नई, दैट वाज अ हॉरर ऑफ हॉरर्स. और अभी जो कलकत्ता में हुआ ये पता है. All the states are fighting with each other. Karnataka is fighting with Tamil Nadu. What is the issue between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu? Do you know? Kaveri Nadi, water of the river Kaveri. That is the issue. Even the nations are fighting with each other. So these are all the demonic traits. Delhi riots took place. There are enmity increasing between Hindus and Muslims. And there are chances that within 4-5 years there will be civil wars between Hindus and Muslims. Nowadays that enmity is going on increasing. So these are all the demonic traits. Then chapter number 16 shloka number 10 says that such demons, such people who are having the demonic traits, they are following the false principles. They are following the false principles. They are the idiots who are following the false principles. They are arrogant and they are not free from the any क्या बोलते हैं इसको, पाखंड, शो ऑफ. तो वो क्या करते हैं, फॉल्स प्रिंसिपल्स को फॉलो करते हैं. ऐसे जो लोग हैं वो आसुरी लोग हैं. कौन से फॉल्स प्रिंसिपल्स को फॉलो करते हैं और समझते हैं कि यही सच्चाई है, यही दिस इज गुडनेस, ऐसा वो समझते हैं, लेकिन उनके प्रिंसिपल्स फॉल्स है. जैसे आज की डेट में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्या अलाउड कर दिया, होमोसेक्सुअलिटी इज नॉट अ ऑफेंस. सेम सेक्स, सेम जेंडर में अगर सेक्स होता है दैट इज नॉट ऑफेंस. दीज आर द फॉल्स प्रिंसिपल्स. द पीपल हु आर हैविंग द डेमोनिक क्वालिटीज, दोज आर फॉलोइंग दिस फॉल्स प्रिंसिपल्स एंड टेकिंग एंटायर वर्ल्ड टुवर्ड्स द डिस्ट्रक्शन. क्योंकि मोरालिटी अगर डिग्रेड हो जाएगी तो ये सारी सृष्टि में अर्थक्वेक्स आएंगे, सुनामी आएगा, नेचुरल कैलेमिटीज आएंगे, कोई रोक नहीं पाएगा. तुम्हारा साइंस रोक नहीं पाएगा इन चीजों को. देयर विल बी कंप्लीट डिस्ट्रक्शन. इवन सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज लीगलाइज्ड लिव इन रिलेशनशिप. लिव इन रिलेशनशिप को लीगलाइज कर दिया. हिंदुइज्म में द मैरिज is called as the पवित्र बंधन. एक प्योर बॉन्ड है ये. It is not a contract, it is a pure bond. लेकिन अभी क्या कर दिया, विदाउट मैरिज adult boy and girl, they can live together as a husband and wife. So these all illicit relations, these are taking the moral values of entire humanity down and down and down, and because of that this entire world will be destroyed very soon, because these demonic qualities are increasing. Then next one is the adultery, vyabhichar, illicit relationship, prostitution. Then now what first principle we are following? What we are saying, that the medical science is saying that the masturbation is good and it reduces the stress. Some medical science doctors are saying it relieves tension, improves sleep, increases your focus, boosts your mood. But spirituality, what the spirituality is saying? Spirituality is saying that the lust is the biggest enemy. And if you are relieving this energy, then your spiritual energy will be decreased. So these false principles we are following. Even the doctors, they don't have the correct knowledge because they don't know spirituality, and because of that all the people are following the false principles. Even they are saying that, some doctors are saying that drinking alcohol is very good. 1 drink a day for women, 2 drinks for men, and it is having the health benefits, lowers the risk of the heart disease, improves digestion, cholesterol and diabetes is also cured. So they are spreading these false principles. But on the other hand, what spirituality is saying? The spirituality is saying that when the person is drinking the wine, when person is taking the drink, the demon comes inside and he is committing all the crimes. All the 5 demons, lust, anger, attachment, greed and egoism, the 5 demons enter when the person takes alcohol. This is as per spirituality. आज जितने भी क्राइम हुए, कलकत्ता का जो केस हुआ डॉक्टर का, उसने शराब पी थी या नहीं पी थी? पी थी। निर्भया कांड में भी उन्होंने शराब भी पी थी और मोबाइल्स में गंदी गंदी ब्लू फिल्म देख रहे थे सारे लड़के बसेस में, जो बस में क्राइम हुआ था। सो ये सारी मेंटेलिटी डेविल की मेंटेलिटी है, डेमन की मेंटेलिटी है या डिवाइन क्वालिटीज है ये सारी, और उसकी वजह से क्राइम हो रहे हैं, फिर जिंदगी बर्बाद हो रही है, डिस्ट्रॉय हो रही है, कंप्लीटली एडिक्शन में फंस रहे। सो दीज आर ऑल द डेमोनिक क्वालिटीज एज पर श्रीमद् भगवद गीता। सो हिटलर, नेपोलियन बोनापार्ट एंड different dictators, they are trying to conquer this world by the power of the weapons, but the God comes, incarnates on the earth at the end of this Kali Yuga. This is the end of the Kali Yuga, and the God has incarnated on the earth in an ordinary human being, and what he is teaching Raj Yoga, how to control your mind, how to inculcate divine qualities in your life, how to get the spiritual education, and how to improve your spiritual energy, how to improve your willpower so that you can overcome this depression, tension, stress, anxiety and overthinking, all these problems. So as per the prophecies given by the famous predictors, have you heard the name of the Nostradamus, who is the famous predictor, foreign predictor? Nostradamus. Just Google the name of Nostradamus. His prophecies are very much popular. He said that Nostradamus, Kiro, Kit, Anderson, Julban, as per their predictions, and in India, Gopinath Shastri, Kalki Puran, and Bhavishya Malika, Swami Achyutanand, as per their predictions, one great person incarnated on the earth, God has incarnated on the earth in 21st century, and he will bring such a spiritual revolution in entire world, and he will establish such a spiritual gathering. He will give the knowledge of soul and supreme soul. Even all intellectuals will bow down before him, and he will establish Vasudeva Kutumbakam world, one world is a family, one religion, one caste, one king, one kingdom. He will establish one Sanatan Dharma, one religion, and there will be destruction of all other religions, and there will be permanent peace and happiness, and golden age will come soon. That is called as Ram Rajya or Jannat or paradise or heaven. That will come soon. In that golden age, there will be people which are having the divine qualities. There will be no demonic qualities. There will be 100% soul conscious stage, and that will happen. That will happen only when the God, we will follow the teachings of Rajog given by God to us. If we follow in the daily life, if we follow the spirituality in the daily life, then we can purify our soul and we can overcome over the 5 vices, 5 demons, that is lust, greed, anger, attachment and egoism. Just watch this clip. So if third world war will take place, then there will be nuclear war. If natural calamities like earthquakes and volcanoes and tsunamis will take place, then big buildings in the metropolitan city will be collapsed. Now there is a completely environmental degradation. What will happen if there will be nuclear war? If there will be explosion of the nuclear missiles, then temperature of the earth will increase. And if the temperature of earth will increase, then what will happen? The glaciers in North Pole and South Pole will start melting. Now also they are melting. And because of that, what will happen? The water level of the oceans will increase. And because of that, all the islands will submerge in the ocean. Mahapralay, जिसको बोलते हैं mass destruction. Europe, America, Australia, New Zealand, Africa, these all are the islands. Only the northern India, covered by the Himalayan mountains, that will be survived. And those people who are following the spiritual knowledge given by God Himself, who are identifying God, and they are following the spirituality in their life, they are acquiring the divine qualities, they are transforming themselves, they are purifying their souls, those will be survived. And there will be destruction of the entire world. So, I am concluding the session. Only last message I want to give you, that you have to follow 2 things. One is the meditation and the second one is the spiritual education. And you have to also follow the teachings of Rajog in your life. Based on the 4 pillars I explained you, you start getting the classes, learning the spiritual things, spiritual knowledge in your life, and simultaneously while learning these studies of engineering, you also take the spiritual education, do the meditation, purify your soul, clean your mind and intellect, and acquire the divine qualities in your life. That is my message to you. Thank you so much.